exactly. So you see that scene there, and I guess they're mad about the scene is the girl does very little to fight him off. Like she sees the hook there, she's thinking, "Gee, what is that? A dildo?" And like she could have at least done the windmill on him, like going, "Yeah," you know, and stuff. But nothing, you know, it's bullshit. Yeah, but anyway, fuck that movie.
I understand. I thought it was a decent slasher, but I
it could use a touch up if you take that same plot line. But what I would like to see is actually, okay, have the son and the father have a face off, a brutal, non-stop, like kind of like Freddy vs. Jason, bro. Or like I almost say Freddy vs. Jason. My mistake. Hills Have Eyes remake climax.
I wholeheartily agree.
Yeah, think about it. Hills Have Eyes, like you know, like what you did when you fought Lizard in the desert, Matt. You know how?
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, you had the blood and the finger being cut off. You could play with that, you know.
He cut my finger off. I said, "Fuck that," and I beat the shit out.
With the shotgun. That's right, shotgun fun all the way. You know. Yeah. Well, that's my thoughts on the Mutilator. You were saying about Gutterball, man, which I know you described it and you mentioned it in your review. Efree, don't watch this movie.
Yeah, I still hold to that.
Even Mike don't want to see that shit.
Because the reason I saw this, I like slasher movies.
Okay, it's cool. We all do.
I heard it doesn't take itself seriously. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Seems like it's a little bit of a comedy. Okay. I've heard it has a lot of good makeup effects. Okay, so that's why I watched it.
Okay.
But it's pretty fucking mean-spirited, in my opinion.
Okay.
It has things that I don't agree with. Like even the Mutilator, like I didn't actually see a pussy being hooked. I just saw like the like pants and stuff. Here you actually see a guy's dick being cut in half.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
go ahead, man.
I mean cut in half. I don't mean cut off. I mean cut in half, like lengthwise.
Explain
like,
too.
From like the tip down to the hip.
Yeah.
And like I'm like, okay, this is not even for me. I like makeup effects.
That's going too far. Exactly.
Yeah, I mean
that's where you gotta draw the line. You're like, damn.
Before that, you have a really. I'm not a fan of even in movies rape sequences.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know it's not for real. I know it's fake, people. I know it's Hollywood, but I'm just not a fan. And I know it's meant to horrify, but I'm still not interested in either way.
Exactly.
And it has a really rape scene where they even use, it takes place in a bowling alley. So you could guess what some of the items they use. Bowling pins, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Jesus.
And you see like them using a bowling pin, and I'm not a fan of that either.
Yeah.
And it's just... And it gets a really stupid ending where almost everybody dies except a girl and a guy, and you realize that this guy messed with her, so he shoots the guy, and then she leaves. And it's not a satisfying ending, and it's just... The killer looks ridiculous, because he looks like he has a... What the hell does he have?
You want a bowling bag for a helmet? For a mask?
Yeah, like a bowling bag or bowling machine.
Yeah, there's a picture of it. Matt had the picture of it, I remember, on the review. You showed the picture of how it looked. He has a bowling ball bag for a mask.
Yeah.
And the poster looks silly. It's basically a rip-off of Maniac. I told you not to go bowling tonight. It's a really stupid poster.
Exactly. And it's just... It is ridiculous. I mean, and maybe it's meant to be ridiculous, but I thought you have...
But it has too much mean-spiritedness into it. Mean-spiritedness, the whole thing.
Yes. I mean, it's trying to be goofy with the
look at the killer. If it was just goofy, Matt, with like goofy kills.
Yeah, I would have...
and not like dick cut in half and raping, then it would be fun.
Right, I mean, it had a lot of nudity, had good practical gore, but...
I think the one thing you talked about was that it has that Rob Zombie dialect in this.
Yeah, a lot of people fuck.
Yeah, a lot of Rob Zombie dialect from Rob Zombie's home.
They're not rednecks, but they might as well be, because it's that, I like swearing in movies.
Yeah. But when it gets too repetitive.
Not like in Halloween 2, where the guy gets in fuck.
No, it's ridiculous. It's not dialogue anymore. It's just... if it's supposed to be a strip,
fuck.
Exactly. It's not a script anymore, folks.
Yeah.
It's not telling a story. It's not trying to be funny. It's just being cursing.
Yeah.
That's the only purpose. There's no other purpose than just to curse for another minute.
Yeah.
So I hate
5, like in Halloween 2.
Yeah, I hate Halloween 2, Rob Zombie.
Rob Zombie, I agree. Rob Zombie, because first of all, you did not need it.
Yeah.
And a fucking white horse.
White horse.
Like they just said, a white horse.
It's like you thinking about that song from Natasha Bedingfield, the thing about the black horse and the cherry tree. It sound like this describes Rob Zombie Halloween. The Halloween sequel, you know, white horse and the cherry tree. It's ridiculous. And then I hated Laurie Strode in the second film. I mean, I admit it. I do have the Rob Zombie's theatric cut of Halloween because I felt okay. It was a good watch, even though I know my friends.
How it chews scenery up like a fucking lawnmower in that movie.
And his take on Laurie and
Loomis.
His take on Laurie Strode. His take on Loomis is
terrible.
Yeah, I know it's supposed to be different, but
he sounds exactly the same.
That was shitty.
Boring.
In the second film, you hate Dr. Loomis pretty much.
The first film, I'm falling asleep with one of the scenes where he's talking to Michael, Michael, you know, we have to talk about you and your issues and blah-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-da-ba-da-ba-doo. Shut up, I don't want to hear it. Stupid prequel shit, I don't even give a shit about. I don't care about fucking sending him to a mental institution. Ooh, he makes paper masks and shit that look like pumpkins.
Well,
and a guy fucks with them by raping a girl in front of him.
Well, that depends on which version you see. On the unrated version, the one that Rob Zombie wanted, that scene, I wholeheartedly agree. See, I'm kind of split when it comes to Rob Zombie's Halloween. If it's a theatrical cut, which I have, okay, I can watch it. It's not bad. I mean, is it better than the original? Fuck no. But you know, it's a time waster. I can see it. You know, I like the ending where the brains blow out. That's a good ending. You know,
I think the reason I pick on that so much more is that what Rob Zombie wanted. It shows why she's a shitty director.
Yes.
Hey, let's have a guy rape in front of Michael
exactly.
Myers.
Yeah. Because first of all, you don't need rape in a Halloween film. Then again, you don't need rape in any movie, but that's a different story. And I know somebody's gonna.
Works because it's not really that. Like, they don't show too much in 7 Streets.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. See, so I know somebody's going to mention that when they go to my page. They go, wait a minute, you got 7 Streets. Hey, you know what it is? Good editing.
The Q's of Jodie Foster works, too, because it's a mystery.
Okay.
And it doesn't...
But, because see, in 7 Streets, the girl gets, Lorena Quigley gets taken away, clothes ripped, cuts away, you got to fight. This happens, cuts away, you got this. And I think the aftermath, to me, is 10 times impactful than the act itself.
The fact that she's deaf too.
Yeah. Okay. A lot of people have a problem. Exactly. But the aftermath to me works than seeing it. That's my point. You don't need to see it.
Too.
You know. Right. You don't need to see it to know where these guys go. You could if I was the editor, which I know I'm not. I can't edit what the fuck. But in my dreams, if I was an editor, I would edit it in a way that you see her get dragged away. You see clothes get ripped, and then it cuts away, and you see her friends discover her. You see these guys running out from the scene of the crime, and you see one of the friends discover her there, laid on the floor, beaten up, you know, like that. Then you get the impact, what you're looking for, you know?
Yeah.
That's my point exactly. You don't need to see...
I like Thousand Corpses and Devil Rejects.
Yeah, you like that one? Really? Wow. Well, you like those? I didn't know that.
I just don't like any of his Halloween films. I mean, the first film was just, I don't want to see a prequel about how little Michael Myers went fucking insane and beat some kid with a tree branch, and then psycho.
Well, like I said,
it's silly. Seeing little kid with the Michael Myers mask is silly. Right, man? You agree with me?
Yeah, I'm not. It's cool that people like it, but I'm not
it's cool that people like it. But I was laughing my ass off at that. And how can a guy who was duct taped to a chair or whatever?
He got so drunk that he didn't realize it. And then the little kid, like he said, Michael Myers mask would go, Oh wow, midget with a mask. Oh shit, I shouldn't say midget, but I did it anyway, so fuck it. He's running around with a mask.
I know, and it's not scary,
And
and the
love
stupid
hurts.
and the stupid use of that song.
But it's cool, people like it. But
Yeah.
I couldn't get into it, but I do think Halloween 2 is even worse.
Because Halloween 2,
Yeah.
I have to agree 100%. Because first of all, it's not needed. He
No.
did not need it. His brains were blown out. I don't give a fuck if people say, "Oh, she blew half his head off." It makes no sense. And then the hobo thing with the thing with his
Where's
mom.
the Adams motherfucker?
Yeah, and the thing with him
Hobo
seeing his
Michael
mom. You're ripping off Friday 13 now, Rob. Come on, that's not Mrs. Voorhees. You know, it makes no sense.
Exactly.
You know, and then you have Dr. Loomis being a dick in this movie.
Exactly. Go ahead.
And I saw something weird video of this weird ass movie. It's a movie called Bloodsucking Freaks, and folks, it's not good.